Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Godok here, Rocky Rolling in the house. How y'all doing? Right, today is October the 3rd, 2014, and it's now for an 18-month hair update video. Now, basically, 2 years ago, way back in the summer, I used to have really long hair when I was still back at my old school. But after that, I basically got shot because I was in a stage of conflict, and I need to get out of that conflict stage to start afresh and start all over again. But after that, I went into a sort of a slip back undercut because my parents done a really shit job of cutting my hair. But after that, it didn't go well. It just sprouted out like a bush and just went like shit. And April last year, I basically just got the chop and basically lost all my hair. Um, and now, here I am today, after a huge ordeal of 18 months from April. My long hair is now finally back. Look at that. So, oh, hold on, if I go this way. So, as you can really see from this side, it is now nearly back to where I had it, to my original length I had back 2 years ago. And also I could basically stretch my hair down, like this or so. So it's basically just nearly coming down to my chest. So if I keep my hair straight, head straight, correction, like that. I could just, camera, I could just basically just nearly get down to my chest, but it's just touching chest length, so that's really good. So as you can see, you know, it's just near back to the original level. If I turn around again, I kind of get, now as you can see right here, it is just coming out of shoulder length, and it's just now all of it is just coming down right down my back, so that's just a good sign that it's just getting more longer than the original length I've had it way back 2 years ago. So that is predictably a very good start, and I'm actually quite pleased with that because my hair is just completely just grown like mad. It just basically grown like fast. Now if I basically just pull my hair forward, give it a shake or other, and here it is. Here it is now showing off the length. And as you can see, it's, well, as I can see, it's just, well, I used to have it way back 2 years ago. And I'm just actually, like, you know, quite pleased with that, so. So yeah, this is a really good, this is absolutely really good. This is the best I've ever looked so far. You know, with my hair down, you know, like this and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give you some like tips when you're growing long hair. Now, there's been a couple of people have been asking me loads of questions about how come you like feel confident with growing long hair out. You know, I basically can't do it. How do you do that? Well, here's a good idea, and it's a good question you've asked me. Basically, I just kind of get used to it, really. I mean, even when it's really baking hot in the summer, and basically my hair is quite thick, long hair is quite thick, and what that does is basically traps the heat in your hair, and that kind of makes it a bit, makes your hair go all sticky, and it's not really a nice feeling. But I somehow kind of get, you know, really used to it, something like that, and that's where, you know, where things start to go wrong and you start to get yourself in more in stages of conflict or something like that, and you really do need to get out of it. But I'm very used, you know, to sticky feeling with long hair because I know what it feels like, and predictably sooner or later you're just about to get used to it, like with sticky feeling. And I know it's not a very nice feeling, but somehow you just kind of get used to it. Also, styling. Now, basically, I've got hair wax and a couple of hair products, you know, to keep my hair out of the way whenever I'm doing my work placement, whenever I'm out and about, or going to parties, clubs, or something like that. You know, I just basically just use hair products just to style my hair, just keep it out of the way, and just make sure it's safe as usual. Now, I'm in college, and predictably, in college there are a bunch of equipment where it's quite dangerous, and if you have long hair and it starts to get trapped in it, you end up risk getting scalp, and it really hurts. Trust me, it really hurts. Alright, it hurts like fucking hell. So if you end up getting your hair scalped because your long hair got trapped in one of the machinery at college or work placement or other, then, well, that's your problem because you haven't tied it back. Okay, so what is the decision on my long hair? Am I going to keep it or not? Well, in April next year, I'm thinking about giving it the chop. But not really a sort of a chop. I'm just basically going to, like, trim the lengths a bit. Because when it gets past its chest length, I'm thinking about maybe cutting it back to shoulder length. You know, trying to keep it more maintained or something like that. So I'm going to go for something more for Keith Urban hairstyle. Now, people say I may not going to like it because, well, after a few while or so, it may look a bit feminine and it may look a bit too gay. But there's another way of getting yourself out of that. Because if I try to use like more hair products or something like that, make it more messy, then there would basically be an exception for it. So the more I use hair products, the more I can get more messy Keith Urban looks. So that's what I'm going to do to my hair for in April next year. So so that's what it is. I'm going to go for Keith Urban look, Keith Urban style haircut, experiment with it a bit, make it sort of a messy hairstyle, so sort of like a messy Keith Urban hairstyle or something like that. Now as I now have got my long hair back, I can basically do a bun, which I can really show you how to do it, because as is my 18-month hair update video. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so basically, now you do like what you use for a normal ponytail, so it's a very low man bun. So you got to make sure you get all your hair. Doesn't matter if you leave some bits and bobs. Predictably, something like that. Okay, now you see that. Now, go your hair. I don't got. I've had to position myself a bit. So, go your hair like that. Put the hairband round. Twist it. Keep your hair on hold. Keep holding your hair. Turn the hairband around your head. Wrapped up ponytail. And now instead of pulling it half in a normal ponytail, you pull it halfway like that. And there you go. You got yourself a man bun, or ponytail bun, as I call it. Oh, blimey! And there you go. That's your ponytail bun, right there, or man bun, as it's called. Now this is pretty effective, as you can see, because what that does now if you like used to have like a really long ponytail or something like that, and you need to make sure it's out of the way, this is really, really effective, and it helps. It's really, really helpful. You know, if you're going in work placement and you're working your ass off or something like that. I may do a video tutorial on how to do a slicked back man bun, and basically that's very useful if you're you know, out and about in summer, in a workplace, or going out to the formal party. So basically, you have really long hair, get yourself a man bun like this, and predictably, and you'll be just fine. So what this man bun does is predictably put your hair in sort of a ponytail, and basically just tucks your hair out the way to make sure you're safe for work or something like that. So yeah, that is pretty effective. So yeah, that's about like pretty effective really. So at least it will help out a lot of people, you know, for you know, growing with long hair or something like that. So yeah, guys, think about using this man bun. It's a very good fashion trend, and basically it will look pretty fashionable for whereabouts you go. Also, that'll be the end of this video, but not really, because I've got something to tell you. Now, I basically got told by a certain someone who kind of lives near me, he saw this really, really scary figure Now basically, when he was walking his dog at dusk, as I can tell, as from what he told me, yeah, he was walking his dog at dusk. Well, it was not that too dark, but he saw a really scary figure. He was sort of wearing a black white hat, blazer, and he's got no features on his face, so it's basically an unexplained face, so basically just nothing at all. And it was predictably scary thing, and it's freaking the fuck out of him. I honestly can't believe, that really happened. I thought he was like, but now I actually believe him. I actually do believe that he was telling me that there was this really scary figure. Now, I do believe in ghosts, right? But when I hear a ghost, like, around Crowford, I just thought, really? Ghosts in Crowford? But now I know that there is a real fucking ghost around in Crowford. So that's basically something I've got to keep an eye out for when I'm out and about. So, so yeah, if you got any, like, ghost stories, feel free to tell them in the Halloween update video, which I will do very soon. Maybe around next Monday, October the 6th, perhaps. So, yeah, if you got any like ghost stories or anything like that, or any interesting ones you'd like to tell, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will make sure I'll have talks about it, and we can have a little bit of a chat about it on YouTube. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this 18th Hair Month update video. I'm going a little bit off topic there in the end, but well, I finished it anyways. Anyways, hope you all have a great October, and sooner or later have a great Halloween, and yeah, that's it guys. So, just want to say, see you all later. Skodog out.